Hi, good morning. This is your IELTS speaking practice test, and I'm a practice examiner. In part one, I'm going to ask you a few questions about yourself. Can you tell me your full name, please?
Yes, I am Maha Hamad.
What shall I call you?
You can call me as Maha.
Where do you come from, Maha?
The heaven on earth city Gujranwala, where I lives, which is predominantly famous for its food and mainly wrestling.
Good. Can I see your CNIC?
Sure, here it is.
Okay. Okay, in part one, I'm going to ask you a few questions about flowers. Okay.
Okay.
Do you love flowers?
Yes, I do
Why?
love greenery, mostly flowers, because we have a garden in our home where there is ample of flowers including rose, sunflower, jasmine. My favorite one is jasmine as I love its color white, as white is my dearest color among all, so that's why I love them a lot.
Do you know anyone who loves flowers?
Yes, my mother
Why?
who loves flower a lot because I think that she has some interaction or individual, I don't know like really, but I have heard a story from her when I was child. I was 3 to 4 years, yeah, you can say 5 years. At that time I think I heard a story. I don't remember exactly what was that, but she told like in a precise way that she loves flower because that are mostly engaged to her internal life. That's why she loves them most.
Are there a lot of flowers where you live?
No, there
Why?
are not, because I think that people don't prefer planting plants, flowers, and all the greenery things. They avoid such things because they need a lot of care and even are more expensive. That's why they don't prefer doing so things.
Do people in your country often send flowers to others?
Well, yes, I think that moreover, 70% of the people send flowers, like in terms of bouquets,
Why?
to their loved one because flower is a symbol of love. It is the way you express your emotions, your love to the others. So that's why this is pretty very common.
Okay, so thank you so much. That is the end of your speaking part one. Now, part two. In
Okay.
part two, I'm going to give you a topic. So, this is your topic. You have 1 minute to think about it. You can make some notes if you wish. And your time start now, please. Okay, time's up. Now you have 2 minutes to talk. Don't worry if I stop you, and your time start now, please.
Well, talking about a person whom I like to make things by hand is my uncle. Basically, he is from Sialkot. He's a professional in hand and crafting things. Uh, it was a time like he is not like too much stable. So it was a time when he had to take up lunch either to go or pursue towards his passion, or to move towards the like money process, like where you get for a 8 hours job and you have to gather the money for the livelihood of your families. So he preferred moving towards his passion as he studied handmade things. He used to construct things like bracelets made of beads, pearls, and I think he likes to, and he loves to make, especially he loves to make things with the beads, or you can say the ribbons, or the what you can say mainly wool, to make such things, which are, I think that these things are not like so common in our country. So it was very difficult for him to pursue these things in future. But from past 2 years, like going back to the past few years, he have like stopped making these things because he wanted to make this his profession as well, but it was not the thing which kept him to commence, like, yeah, to continue. So that's why he had to stop there. But talking about his interest and his love towards handmade things is, you can say, up to the mark. However, he supports his family with a lot of many things in terms of these like hand making stuffs, like could be toys, not furniture, mainly toys, because
Good, good. Thank you so much. That is the end of your speaking part two. Now, part three.
okay.
In part three, I'm going to ask you a few questions about traditional handcrafts.
Okay.
Are traditional handicrafts important to tourism?
Yes, I
Why?
think it is really very important for the tourism, as the tourists like they often went to the countries, and people living in the specific countries used to represent their cultures, traditions, and festives associated with the specific things that are mainly known for the cities or countries. So Pakistan, including like Balochistan, KPK areas, which are mostly famous for the handcraft things and which engage the tourists a lot, as these things are very new for them to have a look on them.
What are the benefits for students to learn to make things by hand?
Well, it's a very interesting question. So can you please repeat?
What are the benefits for students to learn to make things by hand?
Okay, so talking about the benefits, there are plethora of benefits associated with the things made homemade, sorry, handmade. And this gets very benefit to the students, even as like in their early ages, if these things are taught in our school, in our curriculum system, which will help them a lot, because people moreover are moving towards the professions like doctors, engineers, and teachers, all that they don't even pursue going or doing for such things which represent our country itself. So I think that priority, like, and regarding our country, these things are very, very, very important.
Why do many children like to make things by hand?
I think people don't like to make things by their hand.
Why not?
It's just the source of a income, or even the like poverty countries, or even the less populated country, and even the countries don't having the jobs, employment, they do pursue such things, because in order to like move into the race of this fast fast paced country, they have to adopt such things to move or to accommodate in the life. So that's why.
How important are traditional handicrafts to a country's industry?
Okay, talking about the country's industry, I think they plays very important role,
Mhm.
but as they play very important role, I told you now, but they are not given such importance because the industry owners, they give them a very less pay or a less fee to those who like construct and build such handmade things. So I think that the industry owners must like pay even a 50% of what they have made, because it costs many and even you can say like very time as well, so that's why.
Is it reasonable to charge a high price for handmade things?
No,
Why not?
you cannot charge like a very high price because people don't often buy such things. So I think an average price goes for it, which is perfectly fine. So yes.
My last question is, how does modern technology change the handicraft industry?
Okay, modern technology have changed the industry a lot. Like it's a huge difference. Like people in today world and across the globe, they are not like buying such things, and like the as the technology has been moved, like more innovations have came into our world. So people, rather than buying such things, they prefer to use like the jewelries made with like gold, diamonds and such things. So I think people have a very less interest nowadays in such things.
Good. Thank you so much. That is the end of your speaking practice test. Wish you good luck.
Thank you.